Okay, good morning class. Are you tired? Too much food to eat. It is sad. I'm afraid to lose Dhamma taste. Dhamma taste is excellent than other tastes. So today my lecture will be in clarification of Loba Mula Chetas, only short. I revise Loba Mula Chetas. Okay? So to clarify Loba Mula Chetas, the first Loba Mula Chetas. For example, if I have an idea, whatever I like, I have a right. Some people maybe have such a view. Whatever I like, I have a right to get it. Isn't that? I have a right to get it. So, that's why sees very beautiful apple. He want to eat. Therefore, he tried to get it without asking, without permission, without giving money. He steals it happily and honestly. At that time, first Loba Mula Chetas arises. Isn't that? First Loba Mula Cheta arises. He steals what is not a given thing. He tried to steal the above, what is not given him. Happily and honestly, he get it in the eat up. So at that time, Loba Mula Cheta arises. But the other boy, he left to eat apple, but he afraid to take it. But the apple persuaded him. His friends also encouraged him to get it. Then successfully get it. That is the second Sasankharika Loba Mula Cheta. Isn't that? In this way, you should think about that. Loba Mula Chetas. So, let me move on to the next point. Let us move on to the next point. The second Akusala Cheta is Dosa Mula. Dosa Mula Chetas are classified into two. Dosa Mula means a consciousness rooted in hatred. Depending on hatred, this consciousness arises within us. So it is different from Loba Mula Chetas, Dosa Mula Cheta. This is depending on hatred. This Chetas arises. So that consciousness that is rooted in hatred is Dosa Mula. Dosa and Mula. Dosa means hatred, Mula means root. So these two words mentioned this meaning, the consciousness that is rooted in hatred. All types of Dosa Mula are the same in feeling and association. Whenever Dosa arises within you, feelings cannot be happiness feeling, not pleasant feeling, not indifferent feeling, not neutral feeling. Do you experience happily you are angry? Nobody experiences anything. When they are angry, whenever they are angry, they feel sad. Isn't that? They feel sad. They dislike, discarded other things. So feeling is unhappiness. That is sure. Unhappiness feeling ever associated with the hatred. The Lord Buddha explained dealing with these unhappiness in Paticcasamuppada, Soka, Parideva, Dukkha, Domanassa, Upaya. Soka also, သောက sorrow. Feel. There is also feel sad, feeling sad, unhappiness feeling, soka. Some people's face is relatives die, or mother or brother or die. At that time, they feel sad. That is called soka. Domanassa also unhappiness. That is not dealing with the lose something. That's not a loss of something. It is just a dislike and unhappiness. He hates others. Okay? Soka and dominance are the same feeling but different situation, different conditions. The same Dhamma, the same type of Dhamma, but different conditions. Soka associated with the dosa. This dosa is not a strong dosa, not to commit to killing others. It is a depression and unhappiness, this dosa. Domanassa is not like that. He angry too much and want to kill others. Okay, that is a domanassa. So soka and domanassa are related. Therefore, the same Dhamma mentioned 2 times the Buddhas because of conditions, situations, position is different. Different conditions, different mental state, different situations. So here, dosa mula citta is dealing with the both. Dosa, soka, and domanassa. If more and more, the highest degree is upayasa. Okay? Soka, domanassa, upayasa. According to degree, according to level. Soka, someone lost something, for that worry about it. About it, he worries. He worries about it. That is a soka. Domanassa means he dislikes something. Therefore, unhappiness arises. He angry with others. Unhappiness arises. Upayasa is lost something. Is very strong and becomes sometimes got heart disease and shock and die because of upayasa. Feel so sad, therefore unconsciously heart attack, die because of upayasa. Okay, so all these are associated with the dosa mula cittas. So all types of dosa mula cittas are the same in feeling and association. That is the meaning. Feeling sad and hatred ever associate. You feel sad, you may think, I'm not angry, just feel sad. You cannot say. Angry, I am angry, but I am not feel sad. You cannot say. Anger or hatred, feeling sad, these two ever associate. Isn't that? But you should contemplate what is within you. Can you contemplate you are feeling sad? Sometimes you happy? You experience, feel sad, feeling sad? But people always say something, I am very sorry. That is just a talk. I think he is never sorry. He is smiling. With a smiling face, you say, I am very sorry. That is just a polite word. Everybody experiences feeling sad. Okay? When the feeling sad is more stronger, he or she crying. That is the feeling sad. But by saying, I'm so sorry, I'm crying for you, never say like that. Only so sorry. Okay? So hatred and feeling sad, these two dhammas ever associate, rising within us together, depending on its conditions. Okay? So therefore, two dosa mula chaita cannot be classified according to feeling, according to association. Cannot classify because feeling and associations always together. Loba mula chaitas feelings are different feelings. Associations are different associations. Associated with round view, dissociated from round view, according to association, can be classified in lower mula chaita. Pleasant feeling, indifferent feeling, or neutral feeling, according to feeling also can be classified into two lower mula chaita. Dosa mula chaita cannot classify. Why cannot? It is impossible. It is impossible. The Buddha explained the natures of Dhamma, the law of nature. Buddha never created these Dhammas. These Dhammas are human natures. Buddha discovered and explained. Isn't that? Buddha never created these Dhammas. Only just discovered and talked the truth. So, dosa mula chaitas cannot classify according to feeling and association. Feeling is only one feeling, that is unpleasant feeling or unhappiness feeling. Association is only one association associated with hatred. Classified into two by means of promptitude. According to promptitude, sankhara. Sankhara means we can say, and sankhara, the word is conclusive of terms in Buddha's teaching because it's a need to clarify the sankhara. Okay? Sankhara. If you have some books on Buddhism, you may find these words, sankhara. Cyclicate. There are sankhara you can find. Rupa khanda, Vedana khanda, Sanya khanda, Sankhara khanda, Vijnana khanda. In Cyclicate also use this sankhara. In Paticca Samuppada, Avijja Paccaya Sankhara, Sankhara Paccaya Vijnana. This is sankharas are used. After that, in Dhammavara, the Buddha said, Sabbe sankhara anicca, yada panyaya pasati. Sabbe sankhara anicca. That is also sankhara. What is the difference, the sankhara? These three are not the same thing. Dealing with the Cyclicate, this is sankharas mentioned 51 mental properties, cetasika. 50 mental properties, cetasika. Apart from Vedana and Sanya. Okay? Apart from Vedana and Sanya, the other 50 mental properties are mentioned as a sankhara. That is in Cyclicate. In Paticca Samuppada, this is sankhara. Paticca Samuppada, this is sankhara is volitional activities. Cetana, referring to cetana. Volitional activities. But the cetana, volitional activities are called sankhara in Paticca Samuppada. That is the same thing as karma. Sabbe sankhara anicca means sankhara means conditioned things. Conditioned things. Sabbe sankhara anicca means all conditioned things are impermanent. Okay? Whatever happen depending on condition, that is are called sankhara. So sabbe sankhara anicca means conditioned things. So we should understand these things. We should define the word. The same terms are used in different meanings. So it is necessary to define. But here sankhara. What is the sankhara means? Here means encouragement, effort. Here sasankharika, asankharika. Dealing with the sasankharika, asankharika. Sankhara is encouragement or effort. Self-effort and effort others, effort of others. Okay? Like that, the other people encouraged to do so. That encouragement is become sankhara. So dealing with this term, when used, classifications of Cheta, sasankharika, asankharika, is mentioned as a sankhara, that is encouragement or promptitude or the other's effort or self-effort. Okay? That is called sankhara. So with the promptitude and without the promptitude, dosa mula cheta. The following is how dosa mula cheta can be divided into two types. According to feeling, with the displeasure or unpleasant feeling associated with ill will. Ill will means hatred. The translations in different ways, they translate. Different authors, different translations. Which is better, you choose. The best one is the dosa. Isn't that? Hatred, illness, many translations. But the best one is dosa. Dosa is Pali terms. The Lord Buddha used this term, dosa. So, domanasa, dosa sometimes mentioned in Pali, patika also. Patika. Patika, dosa, are the same meanings, the same dhammas mentioned, tika and. Here some of Pali meanings are given. Pali terms and their meanings. Dhammanasa sahakata. Sahakata means accompanied. Saha means together, kata means rise. Born together, we can say. Sahakata or accompanied. Dhammanasa means displeasure or unpleasant feeling. Patika sampayoda. Patika means ill will or hatred. Dosa. Sampayoda means connected or associated. So dosa mula cheta is classifications of dosa mula chetas, we can say unpleasant feeling and hatred. With the hatred, then without promptitude, with the promptitude. Here, according to feeling, this is the same. Association is also the same. Okay? In this way. How to understand? We should understand at what time the first dosa mula cheta arises. At what time the second dosa mula cheta arises. Yeah. Feeling associations is the same without the promptitude with the promptitude. Hatred is necessary to encourage. If you have a dosa, if a dosa arises within you, it's a need to encourage, to move, to get more and more. Yes, sometimes you see. Sometimes hatred, self-encourage, it is more and more. Someone dealing with the others, he dislikes the other persons. The other persons scorn him. Therefore, he hates him. First, his hatred is not so strong. After think, at what time he speak me like that, he spoke me like that, he's always thinking about him. Then hatred get more and more. Is it that? That is sasankharika, with the encouragement. Asankharika means just hatred arises. Just you commit to act something. Or you talk abusive words, you may hit someone. Sometimes you see person, just like the other persons, he want to kill him, but he afraid. His friend encourage, I will give you pistol. Go and shot at him. After that he got pistol and go shot. This with the encouragement. Some dosas are not like that. He dislike, he hate other persons, he want to kill him. He had pistol and then take him pistol and go there. If have opportunity, kill him. No need to encourage. Such a hatred is, such a consciousness is the first one. These two can be experienced. Okay? So, consciousness with the unpleasant feeling, with the hatred, without promptitude. That is the first dosa mula chitta. Okay? Consciousness that is with unpleasant feeling, with the hate associated with hatred, without a promptitude. This is the first one. Yeah, the first one is more powerful. Yeah, more powerful. More stronger. The stronger is getting upgrade, getting up, more and more. Because of the encourage. Okay, dealing with the dosa mula chaitas. I hope you understand, okay? This dosa mula chaitas only two. One or two, whenever we are angry, one or two, this chaitas arises within us. Do you know the Satipatthana Sutta? In Chitta Nupassana, there are Sarakawa Chaitan, Saraka Chaitanti, Paschanadi. That is the Loba Mula Chaita. Okay? Sadosawa Chaitan, Sadosa Chaitanti, Paschanadi. That is Dosa Mula Chaita. So Chitta Nupassana. Whatever may be, it is meditation object, can be meditation object. Meditation object is not necessary to beautiful thing, not to choose to beautiful object. Isn't that? Vipassana, whatever arises within us, it is the object of Vipassana. We should know, we should realize what is true, what is happening within us. So therefore, sati and panya is very important. We must understand what is happening within us. If a dosa arises within us, we must understand this is a dosa. If we don't understand that is a dosa, we can encourage it to increase more and more. Dosa will increase more and more. That is very dangerous, like a fire. Fire will burn out and destroy everything, burning. Okay? Dosa also. If you cannot control dosa, you may get a heart attack. If there is you have a blood pressure, high blood pressure, blood pressure rise will be higher and higher. This is necessary to go to hospitals if you cannot control dosa. Isn't that? So we must control our dosa. How to control? If you identify, oh, this is a dosa, so objects become changed. Because of this dosa arises the other object. You understand? If you change object, your mental state also changed. For example, concerning towards this object, you dislike and hatred arose towards it. But as long as you keep this object, dosa will increase more and more. If you want to control your dosa, you should change, that is a dosa. Dosa is towards this object. You change your object, this dosa. Oh, that is a dosa arises within me. The objects are normal. Therefore, dosa cannot increase. Isn't that? Therefore, Master Abhidhamma Sutta explained the Buddha taught Sa dosa wa chaitan, sa dosa chaitanti pachanati. You should realize whenever hatred rooted consciousness arises within you as a hatred consciousness. Hatred consciousness arises towards the object. Don't keep this object. You change your object towards the nature which is arising with you. So if object change, dosa cannot more and more. Like that, like a fire, as long as you put firewood, fire will burn, continuously burn more and more. If you not put firewood, after burning, fire will be no more. Like that is one way to control, to escape from hatred. Lobha also like that, dosa also like that. Therefore, the Buddha has given the technique to escape from mental defilement, to free from mental defilement, to control mental defilement. In our daily life, these techniques are very important. Don't think, you should notice, always meditation hall. Only in meditation hall I meditate. In other places it's not necessary. Don't think like that. It's no use. You are, whatever you are doing, whoever you are talking, what is arising with you, you must notice. If it dosa arises whenever, maybe, wherever, maybe, you must notice. You must contemplate to control it. Only meditation hall is no. Okay? Therefore, Dhamma must be forever with you. Dhamma must be forever with you. You live for Dhamma knowledge. Isn't that? Not for eating, not for sleeping. We live for Dhamma knowledge. Dhamma knowledge must be always with us. Not only in meditation hall, not only during meditation time. If only meditation time, only meditation hall, you can control your mind. In other place, you cannot control your mind. You will be the same thing. You will be the same. You cannot be good persons. Isn't that? You will be always ordinary persons. So we must, therefore, sati and panyas ever necessary. Always. Okay, now, dosa mula cetas. Let us move on to the next point. What is the next one? Moha mula cetas. Moha mula. This is also compound words, combining moha and mula. That consciousness that is rooted in delusion is moha mula. Okay? All types of moha mula are the same in feeling and different. When you confuse, you will be never happy. Is it happy? Confusing, you are happily confusing? No, if you are confused, there's no happy. But there is also no unpleasant feeling also arises. Just confusion. You feel just indifferent feelings. Okay? Therefore, according to feeling, indifferent feeling. Indifferent feeling means a neutral feeling. Next lecture or tomorrow I will explain about 10 types of upekha, okay? 10 types of upekhas. Because not to confuse when you read books on Buddhism. 10 types of them. Moha Mula. So it is classified into 2 according to association. Only association. But it cannot be divided with the promptitude or without the promptitude. He says, noted, it does not concern this sankhara. Sasankharika, asankharika cannot say. We cannot say asankharika or sasankharika. Because someone can confuse, someone have a doubt. There's no encouragement. Doubt more and more, not encouragement. Is it necessary? Not necessary. Therefore, this Jeta cannot be classified according to sankhara, promptitude, and with the promptitude and without the promptitude. Never deal with. But too easier to understand easily. Venerable Lady Searo. You know the Lady Searo. Lady Searo is the teachers of Seataji. Seataji is the teachers of Seaji Upakin. Seaji Upakin is the teachers of Seaji Goenga. As a generation. So, Lady Searo, the Abhidhamma scholar, and famous, a bit well-known Abhidhamma scholar in Myanmar, this is Searo's Mahamula Chetas deal with. Do you know what is sasankharika or asankharika? According to Lady Searo. According to Lady Searo, that is asankharika or sasankharika. Lady Searo says this is sasankharika. Mahamula Jeta is sasankharika. Asankharika, I think. Mahamula Jeta is asankharika. Sasankharika and asankharika both. Lady Searo deal with only. Do you know what is Lady Searo's idea? Sasankharika. Sasankharika. Momu sasankha. Ahikomu, where are you? Momu sasankha or sasankha, I don't know. The Lady Searo's idea. I mentioned Lady Searo's idea. Only Lady Searo's explain, not the other commentators. Okay? So according to the nature, we should know about that. So how Mahamula Jeta can be divided into 2 types. According to feeling, Mahamula Jeta is only neutral feeling or indifferent feelings. Only one. But association connected with the doubt, connected with the restlessness. And give a Pali is also Vichikecha. Vichikecha Sahaka Sampayoda Odacha Sampayoda. Okay? Vichikecha. Vichikecha means doubt. Odacha means restlessness. Mental restlessness. Odacha. Odacha and Vichikecha. These 2 types of Dhammas are Chetasikas. They are mental properties. Okay? They are not Chetas. This is Cheta associated with the doubt. The Cheta associated with the restlessness is called Mahamula Cheta. Concerning Moha, these 2 Chetas arises. Okay? According to Pali, Vichikecha, Odacha. Vichikecha Sampayoda, Odacha Sampayoda. connected with the doubt, connected with the restlessness. So when you meditate, contemplate some of Dhamma, sometimes you may have doubt. Maybe dealing with the Lord Buddha also. 2,600 years ago, the Buddha appeared. It is true or not? Maybe doubtful. For Abhidhamma, who is the author? Maybe this is later work, not the Buddha's teachings. You may have a doubt. This doubt is dealing with confusion, delusion. This moha mula cetas arises. Cannot decide. Isn't that? Cannot decide. Dhamma also like that. If you have no experience of Dhamma, at that time you may have doubt dealing with the Dhamma. That is moha mula cetas is so wide, but only two, but so wide. Dealing with the meditation, moha mula cetas arises more and more. So to remove moha mula cetas, we meditate. Isn't that? We have attended such a Dhamma class, we listen Dhamma talk, we read the Dhamma books to remove moha mula cetas. Isn't that? Okay? So must take a time. Now time is over. Let me stop.